But he's still got a scar. So he squashes them whenever he sees them, which I think is rather mean.
Is that the filter?
Yep.
Right, because we're working on the jacuzzi at the moment. And it keeps tripping out. It's got one of these silly super sensitive things that you have a tester on there, and it keeps tripping out. It keeps just with the pump on, you know. So I decided to cut it off, throw it away, and young Michael here is going to put a British plug on it because he's good at wiring up British plugs because he's from Britain. He's done it before. And oh, that's a bad angle, Fiona.
Well, I've got to put the filter back on.
Got sunlight shining on your bottom.
The sun's shining out of it.
Yes, it does. People have often said that. I don't get any water near the electricity.
It's a miracle.
So we've got to put a British plug on it, and then we've got to try it, see if it works. Because funnily enough, this one hasn't gone down. It hasn't got punctured and gone down, which they normally last about a year. This has been a year, hasn't it? This one's been up.
Well, the cat hasn't attacked it yet.
No, the cat burst the first one.
Wait till you piss the cat off.
Oh, don't say that.
She popped the first one, but she knew straight away. Her claw was stuck in it, and she was like, "Oh shit, sorry." Then she was very careful after that.
I had to tell mine off the other day. She was clawing my antique Urkel, really good condition chairs that I've got in the house at the minute.
Oh.
And she wasn't, because I've never told her off before. Because she's always like done it on the rug. I thought, well, she can do it on the rug.
Ours does it on the furniture, but you mean, if you have a cat, that's what cats do, so you have to accept that that's going to happen.
Yeah, but in all the time I've had her, she's never clawed the furniture.
Yeah.
Up until
They will.
Urkel, yeah.
Well, Fiona hasn't put the baubles on the Christmas tree yet, because the cat normally plays bop. Bop! Are you going to put the baubles on the Christmas tree, Fiona?
I will put some up. She loves to play with them.
Give Kitty something to play with.
Yeah, she's been looking for them.
Right.
I don't think they ever found.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, we have the authorities. They come out every year, and we have to go out to sea, and then we have to do a man overboard, and all that. And it always used to be Tim, me, and Graham. Anyway, so we've got 3 of the GMA on the board, and they've insisted that we get the captain's dummy. Do you remember, Graham? They did it for a couple of years, and Graham would have to go and carry this.
Weighed
dummy.
about 80 kilos. It was full of rocks.
Yeah, and they use it for all the commercial boats. So they put the dummy on the back, and we were all ready for the man overboard.
Right.
They just lob it, and they want to see how fast. Well, they lobbed it, and I went, "Man overboard!" And Tim pulled back so fast, the dummy got caught round the propeller. Because it's made of stones, it's not fucking realistic.
Right.
And all the GMA are on the boat going, "Ooh, Captain won't be very happy about his dummy." Yeah, it nearly lost a fucking leg.
It did lose a leg.
Did it lose a leg? Anyway. Well, we're not going anywhere, we're stuck in the middle of the bay, so someone's got to go in the water in a wetsuit. And Graham was elected, but it was my wetsuit, so it's a little bit small on him. And I was in the cabin with Graham, he got it up to his sort of hips, and he turned round, you could see his little butt cheeks. He was jumping, and I was trying to get this. And all the GMA are staring in, and I went, "You're getting a full eye load, eh?" You know? Anyway, they all turned their backs. Graham got in the water, got the dummy off. Oh my God. And then we got back, and there's an old boy called Albert. Well, he's not old. He's really funny, and he's got a ton of commercial boats. And as soon as we got back from this god-awful... I think we had to go out and do a dolphin trip after that or something, and it was a fucking no-do, and passengers puking and all this shit. Got back, and they were all laughing at us in the pub, going, "Hey, the safari killed the dummy. Captain's angry about his dummy." Anyway, next year, they didn't say anything about the dummy. I guess no one's replaced the leg.
Well, the leg got slashed and all the stones fell out, so it was lighter.
Well, yeah, I've got a similar story, right? Same,
Oh yeah, you
same
used to be a
difference.
commercial sea captain, didn't you?
Yeah, so my guy, he's been off for the winter studying in Madrid, young lad, and he's been, I think he was training to be an airline pilot, but it's all the writing side of it, you know. So he's been doing that. His arms were like my wrist, you know. It faded away physically. Anyway, cut a long story short, we dropped the parachute in the water. It got wet.
All right, just to explain to people, you had a parascending boat.
Yeah.
Where you'd winch someone up behind the boat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's electric winch, but it's like a little aircraft carrier. Anyway, the parachute had gone in, and as he's pulling it back in, it's got tangled around the prop, same as. So somebody has to go in.
You?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
No. Tony. Anyway, he took his hat off and just dropped at the end. He's looking at it, steps off, drops down, unhooks it. Couldn't get back up, and it's fair. You're trying to get up there.
Yeah.
No, it's probably like there. Couldn't physically pull himself up. Anyway, I've got a little ladder, so getting round the side of the boat, put the ladder down, and he was in. Anyway, the parachute's wet now. So anyway, we get it going and gets a bit of air in it. Anyway, plop in again. Switch the engine off quick, and he's pulling it in again. Same thing's happened again. So he does again, drops the hat, goes to step off sideways. The boat's off. There was this almighty whoosh in the water, something huge. We didn't know what it was, but whatever it was huge. Yeah. So he's like, it was too late. He'd committed. He'd stepped off. So he'd gone down, pulls the offending lines off. Phew! He was stood back on the boat like the man from Atlantis. He came out like a penguin.
And what had he seen?
He didn't see it, but we knew. So there's the edge of the boat. He'd already committed. He'd stepped off,
Right.
but hadn't gone, and there was this whoosh,
Right.
and only 30 feet away from us or
Yeah.
something. Couldn't see what it was, but
It was probably a fish then.
bigger than a man.
Could have been a shark.
It could have been a shark. Could have been a
marlin.
huge fish. Could
Yeah.
have been a marlin. Yeah, it could have been a.
It's not going to be a dolphin or an orca because you would see them.
Yeah.
Could be an orca.
Could have
Orca.
been the Loch Ness stickleback. We don't know. Whatever it was big.
We saw
So
the Loch
he
Ness
wasn't
monster.
taking any chances.
We saw the Loch Ness monster in the bay of here. I'm not joking.
Aye.
It was a serious what the fuck moment. Me, Graham, and all of the passengers saw it. The only person on board who didn't see it was Tim, because he was staring into space in the opposite direction. But it came up, a huge tuna jumped out of the water, about 14 foot long, like it was being chased by something.
Yeah, there would be. Yeah.
Then it went
Or
back
it'd be
in,
chasing.
and this thing had come to surface, and the only way I can describe it is an enormous, like an aeroplane wheel. The girth of it, it looked just like a spinning wet black wheel,
Thing.
and it was spinning for maybe 5 or 6 seconds at high speed.
Like an enormous eel or
Yeah, we
something.
saw like maybe 40 foot of this thing. No dorsals, no markings.
Wow.
Just black.
Not an orca, not a kill.
We were all there like that.
And everyone on the boat went, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And Tim eventually looked round and went, "What?" Well, oh, for God's sake, Tim. What were you looking at over there? He went, "Well, I was just looking at some dolphins."
Yeah.
And then it made a big splash at the back of the boat.
Gilly
But it wasn't a pilot whale, because they're kind of snaky pilot whales. They're nearly
I
as
know.
big as an orca, but they've got dorsals.
Oh yeah.
And they've got the Mr. Kipling sweep
Yeah,
as
that-
well.
No, it wasn't a pilot.
No,
whale.
it was a big snaky thing. It was
I've seen hundreds of pilot whales, and it wasn't one of them.
They're quite aggressive, aren't they?
They're not aggressive. They're not happy when you're swimming with them.
Yeah,
And
I've seen one grab a woman
grab
by
that
the
woman,
ankle
drag
and
her
pull
down.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, it'll let her go.
after it's frightened the shit out. But yeah,
Frighten the shit out of her, and I mean, it could have been, yeah,
yeah, it kind of took her down and then took her back up to the surface to save her, as if to say,
pissed off.
yeah, they're very aggressive and they
Well,
they
it's not-
fight with the orca. If they're all after tuna, pilot whales will take on the orca.
I can't see.
Take chunks out of each other.
I can't see. But God bless them for trying. But,
Right.
orcas are immense things.
They're gorgeous. We've seen them a few times.
Yeah, that relative of theirs, the smaller one. It's the cleverest thing I've ever seen.
So is it the moments of truth?
We're going to blow the whole house up now.
Let's trip out the whole house.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, you can. It's plugged
it's
in.
on.
It's plugged in.
It's on, filter going on. Now what was happening before is it would run for about 5 minutes and then cut. And if it does that again, then it's the unit, isn't it? It's the jacuzzi, and it's going to have to go, and we'll have to get a new one. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, I agree. I agree. British plugs are the best.
Definitely.
We'll see. We'll just see. Just leave it plugged in and see what happens.
Oh.
You would? Okay, Fiona, should we open it?
I think it'll slide out this way, Graham.
Yeah, I think it's on its side, isn't it? Great. Oh,
Yeah, look.
Fiona's to make that end.
It's opening the bottom. That's the
Oh,
bottom.
this is great for the fire.
That's the bottom.
It doesn't matter.
Camera's on
You
the-
want the bottom, don't you? And then we can put the bottom down and then lift the box off the top of it. That's fantastic for the fire. That's really dense stuff. Right, now,
What?
when you push the box up,
Hang on, I'll push it from this end. I just need to open it.
now all I want you to do is pick the box up and then it will...
See, I've opened the top, Fiona. It's got all the instructions in there.
What she's saying is...
Although I could do to cut this flap off first, hang on.
One of the job for Huggy.
Hang on. So I want to cut my barrel. I'm just taking this. Come round the back here, you'll see what I'm doing.
The camera can't see what you do. Oh, I see. Right.
Finally.
Stand it up.
We've got that lovely cardboard for the fire. Ooh,
Oh, they've given
right.
us some free paper trays.
Ta-da.
Oh, you opened them. You opened them.
Do you know, I'd completely forgotten, and I saw him with a big box, and I'm like, ooh. Sure you got the right house, mate? Oh, I say.
That's rather posh.
Yes, it does. Blocking the camera. Oh, it's got copper. I love copper.
Does it match your kitchen?
Yes.
Drop.
I don't know where to put it though.
It's got the grilly thing,
Yeah,
look.
but I bet that's too high to go.
I think what I'll do,
It probably needs to breathe as well.
yeah, what I'll probably do is slide the microwave over, and then it can go here above.
Yeah,
See, there's a bit of a.
yeah.
I'll just move all the alcohol really, shall I?
Don't you worry, that'll be getting moved tonight. It is Friday.
Michael and I are going to
It's
get.
Friday, we can go pissed.
Michael and I are going to get into the festive spirit. What's
Indeed.
this, Fiona? It won't free itself.
A handle?
It's a tongue, innit?
Oh,
Yeah, you have to free it from that little bit of stuff. I guess it's for turning stuff over, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll have to watch some YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, I bet with that, so like if you put a steak on that, and you have something on it, you wouldn't have to turn it because both sides was getting
Oh, I see, it's got the fans at the back.
Yeah.
So it blows from the back.
And you can get underneath that thing to the tray at the bottom,
Ah.
so the hot's still good.
I've got these paper trays as well. I don't know if you need them really. Some people use them, don't they?
I don't know.
What do you think, Fiona?
I'm very impressed. I'm just making
Taste
some
is
space
too
for
big
it.
to go in it.
Yeah, but well, you two can cook dinner tomorrow night. I was just saying we could go to what, but if I go into Morrison's tomorrow, I could get a
Chips.
roast pork or roast
And the
beef
shop will be open
joint.
soon. We get some frozen chips and we can make chip butties.
Yeah.
Love that chip butter.
Can't beat a good chip butty.
I was thinking of something a bit more ambitious than that. What are you going to cook for? If I get you a roast joint, surely to God you could do roast beef. I haven't had roast beef in years. You just don't get it down here. I'll go into Morrison's tomorrow and I'll get some. I like the copper handles though, they're pretty.
It's what the French call the British.
Why are you taking a joint? I was just going to
I'm
move
just
it.
making sure there's no cardboard in there.
Right, I'm going to move it.
Where do you want to put it?
I'm going to put it there above the fridge.
Double ninja!
This is the big one, is it?
This is the double ninja. Well, they did the side by side ninja and they did the one above the other and I didn't know which one to get, so.
There, you see, if I put it like that, it's got a rub air here, has it? An air at the back. And then it's got a plug socket right behind it. What do you think?
Right, okay, chop that plug off.
I'll tell you what we'll do, when we leave in the new year, we'll take it back to the boat with us, because it's got copper.
You don't need to chop the plug off,
Why?
because you can just plug it straight in.
I think you need an adapter.
No.
Can't plug into those sockets.
You sure?
Yeah.
Try.
Positive we have. Yeah.
Have a try.
Yeah.
Go on.
No,
Sure.
don't fucking. They bust the sockets.
Oh, I'm going to get changed, because I got that dress off Amazon yesterday.
I know sometimes you can get a screwdriver in there and you
I think your lasagnas might be ready soon, gentlemen.
No.
No, hang on, no. I'm going to chop the plug off, chopping the plug off.
What you do, right, with these adapters, now you take those two out, if it fits. Take those two out, yeah? Put the plug in like that. Yeah? And then the two prong, it just goes hop. If there's room for it to fit. I do it, but they're not normally as chunky as that. You know when the flat
Yeah.
with the two prongs. So you put that in there.
What did Fiona do with the thing? Did she put it back in there?
No, they're still out. I was going to put them away.
Right, that's good because I'll chop the plug off.
Right.
And then we'll have it.
Put that in the cupboard.
We got your instruction manual when you
First
go
thing
into
it says, if anybody cuts the plug off,
invalidated warranty.
Do you want the blanket for it?
Need that knife. Where's my knife from?
No, you
hang on,
need
What?
that. It's just a sleeping bag that it came in.
you sure?
What do you want that for?
No, it wasn't something that you'd put over it, but
I can't burn that in the fire, it's plastic.
it's in plastic.
Polyester, yeah.
I need a green plastic bag.
What for? Why green?
It has to be green.
Oh, shut up.
So when I scrumple it, it'll make a rustling sound.
Oh, you've got to cut that out, mate. Who fucking cares about that?
Child.
Right, I'm going to. The lasagnas are done now, if anybody's hungry.
If anybody is hungry.
Yeah, I wanted to show everyone my dress I got for 23 euros.
There we go, Fiona.
Look at this, 23 euros. I ordered it on Monday and it came yesterday, not even in difficult packaging. The guy just handed me it in a clear plastic bag and I thought, whoa, forgot I ordered that. Tried it on, fits to perfection, it's stretchy as well. That's always a good
I
thing.
love these shoes.
Yeah, I haven't got any. I'll have to.
Where's
Oh,
your
I've got my
sparkly Cinderella shoes?
And when Nick he has a permanent bag, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it, so be hypocritical to.
Okay. I've got it all plugged in now, but I can't get it above 90 degrees and it says 200 for cooking regular stuff. How do you get it to 200 degrees?
On mine, you just turn the dial up when you've got it on the.
Yeah, but it only goes to 90, it won't go any higher. And it's got all this nonsense on the front about dehydration.
What?
What?
Well, the thing about the Ninja...
Don't you have to put
it's
oil
something-
in it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's something about it knows what it's doing.
All right, and
There's
it
a
knows there's no
bottle.
in it.
There is an element to it.
You've got to put oil in it. I'm sure there's a bottle of olive oil.
So
in the
what
cupboard.
can we cook in it to start off with?
No, you're better off getting the instructions.
Oh, I've got a bit of liver.
Have you got any chips?
I don't think so, no.
When we were kids, Grandma would have like lemonade, and she'd put 2 glasses like this, and she'd pour them out like this, and we go, he's got more than me! And, oh, for fuck's sake, she'd be like this. There you go. And we, no, he's got more than me! And then they'd be like, what, last fucking top up. No, Michael's got 2 millimetres more than me! Fuck off, slap, just get the fucking lemonade. And Mick would be like this. Smirking from the other side of the room.
Yes, I just do remember similar conversations with our two.
And we finish up having a punch up over fucking alcohol. Right, get on with this
You
plug.
still haven't told the story of the pixies.
No,
No, we're not doing that.
no.
I'm still traumatised. I'm still having therapy. I still can't look at a wooden spoon without cringing.
But he's still got a scar. So he squashes them whenever he sees them, which I think is rather mean.
I'm talking about spiders.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so no, it's okay. I found the instructions, they're in English, so we can read it tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck
Because
it.
we haven't got nothing to put in it.
I'm not hungry anyway. There's 2 lasagnas in the oven that Mick bought for you guys for tonight.
Did you?
Yeah.
What, they fit in the air fryer?
They're cooked.
They're done.
Oh, are they? Right, okay.
All you've got to do is...
You're better off, if you want a trial run, just stick some sausages in it or something.
I haven't got any sausages.
I don't like sausages.
Oh, good.
And they don't really sell them around here. It's
Right.
it's not
Well,
really a
they're all
sausage.
the range down our way.
Yeah, they're more
Yeah.
chorizo style.
And you can cook them straight out of the freezer.
Right.
Just get an handful of sausages, chuck them in.
Well, I could get
That's
some
fresh
from
one.
Morrison's tomorrow if you want. While I'm getting the roast beef joint.
Will there be walls?
Yeah, from Morrison's. Yeah, you can have
Decent,
whatever,
decent ones. I
Yeah.
don't want none of them horrible ones.
whatever name brand you want.
Well, whatever.
Got more fancy.
It's what's his
brands.
favourite juicy sausages.
You name drop her.
Anyway, we've got the instructions, so I'll read them tomorrow.
Yeah.